Good morning. Right, hello. So, yesterday I did some quick ideas of sketch cards. Well, today I've managed to measure out some squares, or like rectangles really, for these sketch cards. Now, the width, I think was, can't remember now, bloody measurements. Yeah, 21, so like I halved it, 10.5 straight down the middle, and then I measured it this side, and it ended up being about 26, but no, not 26, not far off 30 centimeters anyway. So what I did is I just shaved a bit off and just called it 28, and then I could work it out equal amounts, like 7 centimeters, 7 centimeters, 7 centimeters, and 7. So that means I've got 8, different sketch cards on one sheet, and so it's like 7 centimeters by 10.5, I think, 10 and a half. Yeah, so there we go. So it's more than the 6 that I had in mind anyway, and the 6 would have been a bit larger, like nearly postcard size. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to sketch some ideas and actually ink and hopefully colour them today. They're only small, so I should maybe do a few of them at least, and in between I'll be doing some sketches for some colouring pages as well. Right, so I've sketched the ideas, I've like ink sketched as well, drawn the main basics. So now I just want to try and clean these up and ink them a bit more, add more detail to them. Notice that some look similar to this other one. I've just took some ideas off, you know, that original ideas that I did, and just borrowed some ideas and changed things up a bit with some of these ones. So yeah, there's some favourites there, some good ideas, but the idea with these sketch cards is they're going to look quite sketchy, but they'll look quite professional, I think, hopefully. So I don't know whether it would have been a good idea to cut them out first before I drew them, or but I think it's easier just to draw on the one sheet and then just cut them out individually once I've finished them, I think. So yeah, that's what I'll be doing. I'm gonna do a bit of drawings and stuff for ideas and things for these colouring pages. Try and get back into that again, and yeah, busy, I think. I've just had an early dinner, even though it's only 11 o'clock. Thought I'd get out of the way. Now I can get on with this. So yeah, so like I said, extra details and stuff. I'll probably come back to it when I've probably done some extra details. We'll see what's what, and maybe just do some sketching for these colouring pages. Just come up with some ideas. Well, it looks like my pens have arrived quite quick actually. I only ordered them yesterday afternoon, but still, I shall have a look. Yeah, I've opened it perfect. A bit of polystyrene there. And as you can see, I don't know what I put the polystyrene bits in for. Probably to eat. Just got them on the floor. These are, get over there. They're Pigma Micron brush pens. They're all black ones, so because that's the ones that I needed. So yeah, have a look at one. Might as well. Oh yeah, look at that. Super fine, super thin. Let's just have a look. Let's write on my little to-do list. Must use these. Yes. Can't wait. So I've quickly sketched out a quick idea. It's like an alien spider creature, except it's only got 4 legs, and they seem to like go in water. So I want to try and create this colouring page. So you've got to colour the water as well as the creature, and I don't know, just sketching ideas at the moment. I know I like to draw like spider type creatures and things like that, but these the front legs they attach itself to it's like the front of the face or the head, even though it's like a one big body, but almost like, I don't know, some kind of jaw extension or something, I don't know, crazy stuff. But yeah, I just want to draw the simple water lines or the little wave things, and then ink them possibly, and then just move on to other little colouring page ideas that I've got in my head. Some will probably work, others won't, I don't know. It's just trying to come up with some more ideas that people can actually go their own way and colour these drawings. They're not going to be like traditional simplified drawings that you've got like closed sections, of the drawing, to colour. You just have to go your own way, sort of thing. That's what I was thinking. You can do whatever you want, basically. Start to colour and shade and anything like that. Just illustrations to colour, because I don't want to make them too simple looking designs where you're not really going to get involved with the colouring. You're just going to lay simple colours down. I don't really want to do that, to be honest, because these are adult colouring books. They're not for kids, and yeah, so that's my reasoning behind these, I think. So this is one idea. I might try and sketch another one, because I need to have a variety of different designs. And before I was thinking about having the drawings like this in the book, maybe like halfway through, and then the rest of the drawings are like like portrait sort of size. So there's the landscape ones and the portrait. So I'll probably do one first, and then it'll switch to the other, whichever one I want to do first. I was thinking maybe I might do the portrait ones first, and then the landscape ones like this last. But I want to have an equal amount of both in this colouring book, so that's why I want around about 80 pages for this colouring book. So yeah, I best get on with sketching. I definitely want to do this book though. It's a long time coming, and I just want to get one of my own little colouring books out there on Amazon, really. So I'll get sketching. So for this colouring page idea, I wanted to do another variation of that demon rising out of the ground, but maybe something different. Maybe there's like a back and shoulders sort of thing, and then the rest is just gunk, and then there's maybe some fire and smoke in the background or something. I'd rather do a mix of different stuff in this colouring book, mainly just to make it interesting. That's the only reason. So the way I'm thinking is some of these ideas might work, they might not. So it's best to try and draw quite a few. So draw like a burnt looking demon body, the arms. There's possibly fire and other stuff coming out. Proper demon drawing. Got the horns on the head. Just quickly marked out. straight in the teeth. So I don't want them like that, all jagged and different sizes. I think I'll just create it quite simple. I'm thinking of these colouring books that you can either use markers or other types of things, and you know, there's going to be not like an illustration on the back to colour or anything like that, so you can maybe use like a piece of paper just on the back of each colouring page, just so it doesn't bleed through to the next drawing. So it's going to be like one illustration, and then on the back of it it'll be blank. So, because that's one of the things I hated as a kid with the colouring books, you'd have illustrations right on the back. I know it's cheaper to print it on both sides, but it sort of ruins the colouring fun on the next page sort of thing. So with these, I'd rather keep them all separate, and then you can just colour them how you want and just have fun with it. So there's lots of stuff in the background, maybe some suggestions like broken earth, or I don't know. I'll try and clear that up. All the fire coming out, like it's just rising from hell or something. A basic sketch there. The idea is just to flesh this out and just create a line drawing with no shadows, no cross hatching or anything with the ink pens, just simple line drawings that you can colour any way you want to. So a bit closer up, I've got this demon drawing here with all fire around him, which I've got a wink. Just straighten it up while I'm at it as well. And then I've got this like alien, like spider type creature to ink in the water and things like that. So these are definitely good nightmarish type drawings to include in my colouring book. So it all takes time just to ink it, so I best get on with inking them. I'm still busy trying to add more details to these horror sketch cards. Sort of identified like the weaker ones. That's quite weak, that one there in the corner, and this one probably not. Maybe if I add some colour to it, when I add some colour to it and just define a few areas, it might become okay. Some of the others, I like this strong design of the hand with the eye in it, and it's like a serpent thing with a hand, and it's like a pumpkin type design. I like that one, them two. And the zombie one, I always like drawing stuff like that, and a skull, like a vampire skull thing, demon thing, okay. And even that one where there's these worm things about to drop on that man's head. Little ideas like that, but if I can pull these together, that one and that one in the corner, then it'll be a not bad sort of collection of first ever horror sketch cards that I've tried to sketch out. But we'll get there, I suppose. You know, it's it's quite easy to draw in like a small space. It's just trying to fill that space up with something that looks cool. I've seen other people use the small format, almost like I forgot what they call it, ACIOs, ACEOs or whatever they call them. I can't remember what that stands for, but they're almost like sketch cards, illustration like trading card things. So you know, it's just about trying to add more detail to these, and then trying to add a bit of colour to them, and then like cutting them out with a paper cutter or something, and yeah, maybe printing them, get them printed, and maybe make it into a series of horror sketch cards and other type of artwork cards that I can think of, really. I suppose the challenge is trying to come up with illustrations that look just as good as larger illustrations. I can add loads of detail, but might make it look overworked, but I've got the time to spend on it, so I might as well. Yeah, it's still a fun idea, so I'm going to crack on with some of these and see what I can do. So I've been inking these sketch cards for a little bit longer. I've used the brush pen, well, one of the brush pens that I got today, just for some of the darker areas and the thicker bits. I haven't finished these. I want to add some more detail and things before I start to colour on, and I'll erase all the pencil lines. Yeah, so I've trimmed the excess off the side, and I'll be trimming them when I've probably finished them, so they're all on one sheet so I don't lose them. So that'll be the best way. And then think about the colours and just try and colour them, and maybe draw some more ideas maybe tomorrow. And but hopefully tomorrow I want to get on with that zombie Deadpool drawing video. I've made a start of it, and I think the pose of zombie Deadpool looks quite good, so I think you might like that one. So I'll be doing that hopefully, if nothing changes, that is. Yeah, so I've also trimmed the excess off this, so I'll probably do these as well, but these will be like smaller. Well, obviously they are smaller, but you know, so you know, maybe add a few more details to this first effort, and we'll see how we go with that. But yeah, I think these will probably sell them for like, I don't know, £2 each. I think I mentioned that before, or something like that. I don't know, you can't really sell them for more than that. It's, or even like £1.50 each, something like that. I don't know, because what I can do is like, you know, scan them in and, you know, print them off. I can print quite a few, but obviously I won't print loads. Maybe like 5 of each for now, but some I might not print. I mean, the zombie head one, I like that one. I like that one. I like that hand one. I can see that having a red background, and or maybe a red hand and some kind of purpley background. I don't know. Don't really like that one. I like that one as well, like a pumpkin type thing. Yeah, I can see me drawing more of these. I'm currently inking this one, this colouring page idea. Still an idea for now. I don't know if it'll make it into the book, but it's best just to follow through with certain ideas and just see if they make the cut, sort of thing. I was thinking of going to be doing a few creature sort of colouring pages in the book anyway, so because the rest that I've already created is more like demon type stuff and a mixture of different things all on one piece of paper sort of thing. So maybe just an idea just to try and draw a few of these creatures, and maybe a few of them will make it into the book and others won't, but it's nice to have some options just to put in the book, because it'll be nice to have a variety of different things to colour. I'll give the alien spider creature, whatever it is, 8 eyes. I don't know why I always do that, but I do. Even though he's only got 4 legs, he's got these little tentacle things on the side, and there's going to be just loads of detail on the body to try and colour. It's like a large meatball type texture. That's what I want to try and do. And then the water, that might be fun to colour. I don't know, it's coming up with different ideas just to try and make it interesting. You know, certainly this colouring book that I'm planning is my first sort of colouring book, so I'll be taking on like feedback from that colouring book and trying to make, you know, a better sort of book later on. I can certainly do a few of these, so, and what feedback I get from whoever buys, you know, the colouring book, then be useful to know to make the other colouring books. But I've already had some feedback so far, so, you know, maybe just good just to colour some of my own artwork within the book, you know, so I can have a copy and I can colour it as well. So I'm slowly just inking this as I go along. Might make it, might not. I was going to come up with other ideas. I don't know if there's any ideas you could think of that could be in this horror colouring book. I could have a go at sketching them and trying to include some things. It has to be, I can't do like copyrighted stuff or anything like that. It has to be like my own sort of creations and things. I definitely want to do a Halloween focused colouring book at some point, which will be featuring like pumpkins and other stuff. So yeah, the lands on here will be just like the waves of the water. As I said, I won't be doing any cross hatching or anything like that. I think I'll just leave that to the imagination of whoever's going to colour these in, and you know, even me, I'll be colouring them in. So, you know, got that other one to do, that demon. Maybe needs a bit more work. Got the face right. I just want to get a bit of the arms right and all the fire and flames. Try and get all that right, and that could be included in the colouring book. I don't know. We'll just see how it goes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this vlog there for now, and yeah, hopefully tomorrow I'm going to work on some other stuff. But I want to keep juggling this, you know, these different projects and try and get something done. So I've got them horror sketch cards, I've got all them other illustrations that I've started and I need to finish. I've got these colouring book pages I need to dig out. Well, actually I've scanned I think there must be 30 odd pages that I've scanned in for this colouring book. I just need to crop them and, you know, maybe thicken some lines and stuff like that. But I want to try and like sort of get on with these projects and just get something out there, really, you know, because for a while it's just been like me and my little videos and, you know, my drawings that I've half finished and stuff like that. So I think it's best if I just do get on with something, and these horror sketch cards is a good idea, and all these illustrations that I've started, you know, they look nearly professional, some of them, and I just have to get on with them and complete them, and then have some finished artwork to show in a portfolio or something, and get them scanned and maybe use like a print service so I can get like printed art prints. Yeah. So anyway, I'll leave the vlog there, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers now.